Hi, my name is Eric Jarrett. I'm here to share with you another God encounter story that happened in Edinburgh, Scotland. We were ministering in a church in guest speaking, and at the end of the service, it was a very powerful service. We were praying for people. I noticed in the back on my left-hand side there were two people, and neither of them had come forward. And there was a gentleman there, and I could tell that God was moving in his heart, and I asked if I could pray for him. And he was from Ireland, and great friend. Anyway, he came up, and I met him halfway down the aisle. And as I began to pray for him, the power of God hit him so strong. And what I mean by that is that when I prayed for him, his body physically just jolted like a volt of electricity went through him. And this man was not emotional in the service. He was not that at all. You don't have that in where we minister in Edinburgh, Scotland, any of those type of things. And so when the power of God comes on someone like that, it really is a genuine encounter. And so when I touched this man, like I say, his whole body just shook like that for about 3 seconds, very powerfully. But all of a sudden, I just felt in my heart a coldness, and so I quit praying for him. And I began to listen to what God was telling me, and God was telling me that this man was having trouble with smoking cigarettes, and he wanted to quit this. So I looked at him and I said, you smoke cigarettes, don't you? And he said, I do. And I said, but you really have been trying to give this up? And he says, I have. And I says, I asked him, would you like to do that today? And he says, I would. And so I had him just say a couple little prayers, basically giving the freedom of Jesus to help set him free from this. And he did, and prayed for him again. And again, his body shook. And this time he began to speak in his heavenly language. God baptized him in the Holy Spirit. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. Now, following that, he asked if I would pray for his wife. His wife was rather heavy set and had me come and pray with her up at the front. And this particular lady, bless her heart, she was taking over 70 tablets, hydrocodone tablets a day, 70 tablets, which is an incredible amount of amphetamines. And so, long story short, we prayed for her. We led her to the Lord again, rededicated her life to Christ, broke the power of this influence, this addiction that has really been troubling her and bothering her. And today, both of them now serve in the church, and they serve in the soup kitchen there. And they're a wonderful, wonderful couple. And God really, really touched and encountered their lives that day. Thanks for listening.